WWE is currently doing some of the biggest business that the company has done since the famous Attitude Era of the late 1990s. Now they're owned by TKO Group Holdings, a company that merged WWE and UFC together, and it's led to a big boom period in terms of talent getting paid some of the biggest contracts we've ever seen in the world of professional wrestling. But the question is, who are the highest paid stars currently right now in WWE? We'll let you know in this countdown video. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of stories to get into, and this is something a little bit different, something we're going to start incorporating here on the channel. These are countdown videos. Sometimes it will be factual information, sometimes it will be rumors, sometimes it will be speculation, sometimes it will be spoilers, sometimes it will just be opinion. Be sure to get involved, be sure to smash a like on the like button, be sure to subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Let's talk today about the highest paid WWE wrestlers as of 2025. Now, it must be said, take these numbers with a pinch of salt, with research and information that's out there online. This is what the list has been drawn up with. But sometimes you never know exact figures, and things are always subject to change, particularly when it comes to contracts, particularly when it comes to guarantees, bonuses, and things of that nature. But as always, we've linked all the articles, all of the sources in the video description. So if you want to read up for yourself, you can do it there. So let's get in with, according to reports online, the 6th highest paid wrestler currently right now in WWE, and that is the former WWE champion himself, CM Punk. Now, of course, CM Punk returned to WWE, shockingly, after close to a decade being gone in November of 2023 at Survivor Series in Chicago, Illinois. Now, Punk has been on record, hasn't he, talking about how the deal was put together very, very quickly, and he wasn't even sure he was going to be able to debut in Chicago at Survivor Series War Games back in November of 23, because there was a lot of legalities, there was a lot of trying to figure out what the contract was going to look like, and it all happened very, very quickly, and he actually signed his contract in the gorilla position in the Allstate Arena there in Chicago, Illinois. Now, reportedly, CM Punk signed a 3-year contract with WWE. It runs through November of 2026, and according to reports online, this earns CM Punk $8 million per year. As is the case with any contracts, possibly could earn more or less, depending on a variety of different factors. But the suggestion is that he earns $8 million per year. But this could change very, very soon. There were reports just last year suggesting that CM Punk and WWE were already in negotiations to renegotiate his current contract. According to a report from Mike Johnson of PW Insider in July of last year, WWE is already negotiating with CM Punk to revise his current contract, even though he just signed a 3-year contract in late 2023. He said, quote, CM Punk didn't sign a short-term deal with WWE when he returned last November at Survivor Series. Punk signed a 3-year deal with a company that runs through November 2026. While CM Punk and WWE are in negotiations for a new contract, this was initiated by WWE and not Punk. According to other reports, it had suggested that WWE were attempting to sign Punk to a bigger contract because he's proven to be a significant draw for the company since his return. Now, Johnson added that WWE wants to lock Punk into a bigger deal due to his huge numbers in both merchandise and social media. So, whilst reports suggest he's on $8 million right now, that could be set to change significantly in the future. Now, going from CM Punk, let's go to Drew McIntyre, also reportedly on $8 million per year. Now, McIntyre's future in WWE was certainly up for question in 2024 because WWE took their time getting a deal done with McIntyre, not a moment too soon. The news was actually first broken on the Instagram page of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson back in late April of 2024. He posted a video of McIntyre being delivered a Scottish Claymore sword to congratulate him for re-signing with WWE. It was later confirmed by Fightful Select, who reported that McIntyre's contract would have actually expired within a month of him signing this new deal, but he and WWE were able to negotiate a multi-year big money deal. And indeed, it was confirmed by PW Insider that McIntyre and WWE actually arrived at a deal only a few days before it expired. They were both very happy with the results of it. McIntyre reportedly now earning $8 million per year, the same as his rival CM Punk, of course, who had that infamous trilogy of matches back in 2024. Next up, we have Seth freaking Rollins. I guess the triangle of issues between McIntyre, Rollins, and Punk is certainly a very high-paying one. And once again, you'll see a bit of a similar theme here. Seth Rollins put pen to paper on a brand new contract last year, reportedly for big money. Around this time last year, around late April to May, there were a lot of WWE contracts coming up. And on May 3rd, it was reported that Seth freaking Rollins, the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion, at least the new version, had put pen to paper on a brand new contract. As I mentioned, he was one of several names which contract expired with WWE in 2024, but he was one of the people who put pen to paper last year on a big money deal. It was reported at the time by Fightful Select's Sean Ross Sapp that Rollins had signed a new deal for multiple years and it was worth big money. Now, that big money reportedly, according to other reports online, was suggested to be around $9 million per year. And Rollins now heads into WrestleMania season, possibly going up against, of course, CM Punk at the time of recording this video. And it's going to be a match that involves some of the highest paid stars currently in WWE. But according to these reports, the architect, the man who stabbed the Shield in the back, Seth Rollins, earns $9 million per year on his current deal, and it's a multi-year deal for big money. We continue to go up the list and go to the Viper, Randy Orton, one of the longest tenured WWE superstars currently on the roster. Now, Randy Orton, his contract situation is very, very, very interesting. Of course, the Viper was out of action for close to 18 months. From 2022 to late 2023, Randy Orton actually returning to action at the same Survivor Series event that CM Punk made his return to WWE. He was part of the War Games match, Randy Orton. Now, at the time, there was a lot of confusion about his contract because, of course, he had 18 months added onto it for injury time. But Randy Orton also came back in at a time that TKO had merged WWE and UFC together, and Randy Orton was expected to renegotiate with WWE a new deal. Well, in August of last year, it had been reported by several, including Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, who actually spoke to Randy Orton himself, who confirmed he had signed a 5-year contract extension with WWE. The news about this came out around the time that Randy Orton was set to challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at the Bash in Berlin at Premium Live Events. Randy Orton, when he came back to WWE in-ring competition in November of 2023, suggested that he planned to do this for a decade longer with WWE, so he probably has more contracts coming up on the horizon, but Orton has signed a 5-year extension with WWE, keeping him with the company through 2029, a contract that reportedly, according to other reports online, suggests that the Viper could be earning a cool $10 million per year. Again, it depends on who you read and who you go out there to find. Details are hard to kind of find out about this one, but the Viper, certainly one of the highest paid stars currently right now in WWE, after making his debut with the company all the way back in 2002. He's actually been signed with WWE for close to 25 years. Now, going up to number 2 is arguably the face of WWE, the current undisputed WWE champion, that being the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Rhodes returned to WWE in April of 2022. He was the mystery opponent that faced off against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38. Now, Rhodes had just left AEW in one of the most shocking moves in recent pro wrestling history. He was a founding member of All Elite Wrestling. He was an executive vice president of the company, and reportedly at the time, he had left AEW because of a variety of issues, some personal things with Tony Khan. In addition to that, there were some rumors about Khan not being willing to offer Rhodes the money that he was looking for, and my goodness me, he's getting that level of money right now. Now, Cody Rhodes, in an interview in March of 2024, last year confirmed that he had signed a new multi-year contract with WWE. This was, of course, on top of the contract that he had signed when he returned to the company back in 2022. That was a multi-year contract, and of course, they weren't going to lose him anytime soon, but the fact that Cody Rhodes was the face of the company, he was the top babyface in the company, huge ratings, huge merchandise numbers, and of course, he was about to win his first WWE Championship, main eventing both nights of WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. Winning back-to-back Royal Rumbles, Cody Rhodes certainly is this generation's franchise player in Paul Levesque-led version of WWE, and as such, he negotiated a big contract. In an interview in March of last year with Justin Walker, Cody Rhodes confirmed he had signed a new multi-year contract with the promotion. He said, quote, "I can tell you 40 is out of the question, just because, not to give you a scoop, it was widely reported, but I did sign a new contract with WWE," Cody said, when asked if he still planned to retire when he's 40. He said it extends beyond my 40th birthday. The plan is still, when it's time to step out without being a painful process, solely because I saw my dad as an old man wrestler and he loved it and enjoyed it, but as his son it was hard to see. My daughter is 2 going on 3. There does have to be a time, just like he was with us, where I have to be home all the time and be there with her. It's not 40 anymore. I'll update the number. I hit my prime run late in the game. I often forget that I'm nearing 40. Now, it was reported actually in December of 2023 that WWE was looking to imminently re-sign Cody, and reportedly, of course, Rhodes, confirmed by himself, signed a new multi-year agreement once again for big money, making him, along with Randy Orton, the second highest paid WWE wrestler on the roster right now. $10 million per year for the undisputed WWE champion. And obviously, as I mentioned, more money can come in when it comes to merchandise, bonuses, premium live event bonuses, all that kind of stuff factors into this kind of stuff. So as I mentioned, take it with a grain of salt when it comes to that number. And finally, the highest paid WWE talent in the company right now, according to reports online, is the longest reigning world champion in modern day WWE history. That's right, the OTC, the original, the only tribal chief, Roman Reigns, reportedly earning a whopping $15 million per year. Now, Roman Reigns' contract situation is certainly an interesting one because arguably Roman Reigns has been the face or the guy for WWE, going all the way back for over a decade, certainly, when it comes to winning his first Royal Rumble, then eventually winning his first WWE Championship, main eventing WrestleMania after WrestleMania after WrestleMania, one of the people that's main evented the most WrestleManias of all time, beating Hulk Hogan's prior record, and also as well, he unified the WWE and Universal Championship. He held that championship for a record amount of time before dropping it over 3 years until he dropped it to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40 last year. But he actually signed this new multi-year agreement back in 2022, just as he won the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at the time. Because we know this, because Roman Reigns actually confirmed it himself. He has been working less dates with WWE for 3 years now, going back to 2022, and it was by design because of his new contract. Despite being the guy to hold the biggest championship in WWE, Reigns started missing television and premium live events shortly after he won and unified the championships in 2022, and he hasn't worked a full live event schedule since then as well. This reduced schedule was part of his new contract, which he signed at the time. Reigns confirmed his new deal in an interview with Jimmy Traynor on Sports Illustrated's media podcast back in 2022. This was actually in August of that year. He said, quote, "I don't really like to give specifics when asked how long the deal was for, especially there are timelines, different way to play these things." Now, he was asked about the scaled back schedule. He said, "The main thing is when you've been on the road for almost 10 years straight and someone who has been at the highest level, the main event level, I've ran a full-time schedule for a long time. Even before we went to Fox, it changed where it was SmackDown on Friday, 2 live events on Saturday and Sunday, and the occasional Monday Night Raw. That's a 4-night schedule, which isn't as bad as it used to be. We used to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, live events, Monday Night Raw, tape SmackDown on a Tuesday. We were only getting a day and a half. This is before private travel, buses and all that. Fly out Wednesday morning, get half of Wednesday, you get home, you're tired half of Wednesday. Then you have Thursday, you're trying to handle personal life and family and everything that comes with that. Then you're back out on Friday. For me, it was trying to balance everything. Someone who has 5 children, we're in a critical portion of their lives where they're so young, and we build these relationships and bonds where they get to know who their dad is. For me, it was extremely important I can build my fatherhood, and the priority and the number one hat that I wear, WWE, Vince McMahon, who negotiated his contract at the time, and everybody was very good about accommodating that and making sure to keep me in the WWE family. So Reigns at the time signed for a reduced schedule, but actually became the highest paid WWE talent on the roster, earning a whopping $15 million per year for a reduced schedule. Certainly a huge deal, and certainly you can see maybe why WWE was so keen to keep the championship on one of their biggest draws over the last few years, that being Roman Reigns, and not only a record-breaking run, but one of the highest paying contracts in WWE history as well. So what do you guys think of some of these numbers? What do you guys think about some of the highest paid WWE talents currently on the roster? Do you like these kind of videos? More countdown videos will be coming. The hope is to have at least with 1 or 2 news videos per day in addition to these countdown videos that are going to be coming up more regularly on the channel. So be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.